Have you ever wondered why so many women are thirsting over men who aren't even that good looking in your opinion? That's because you're probably seeing it through the perspective of the male gaze rather than the female gaze. Most men nowadays want to look like C-bum or Giga Chad, but this is not what women are attracted to in reality. In this video, I will break down what women are really attracted to and how you can increase your sex appeal. Let's start. The first step is your physique. I know that you're tired of hearing this all the time. Deny it as much as you want, but your body is the foundation for you to be able to have a lot of sex appeal. An overweight man won't be able to have a lot of sex appeal, and neither will a skinny boy have a lot of sex appeal. While we as men are attracted to women with an hourglass shape, women are attracted to men with a V-shaped look. You need to focus on specific muscles like your back, shoulders, chest, and your neck. Obviously, you shouldn't neglect the other body parts, but these four are the most sexually appealing to women. In order not to become too bulky, you need to make sure that you have a low body fat percentage, because it not only makes your physique look better, but it also has another positive effect on you, which brings us to the next point: your jawline and your face in general. Take a look at this. Which version of him do you think has more sex appeal? The chubby face or the lean face? I think the answer is obvious. Just by losing body fat, this guy's sex appeal skyrocketed. You can see that his face has become significantly more defined, sharper, and overall just more masculine. Mewing and chewing gum won't make your face any sharper if your jaw is hidden under all that fat. A body fat percentage of less than 18% will already significantly improve your appearance. Just don't end up looking so lean that people think that you're starving. If you are having a lot of difficulties losing body fat and can't really achieve your goal, then you should watch my video on how to lose fat. You can find it in the first link of the description. The next step is your hairstyle and your facial hair. It doesn't really matter what hairstyle you rock, but what's important is that you style your hair in a way so that women see that you're taking care of yourself. Visit the barber at least once a week for a trim. While I can't tell you which haircut will suit you best, I can tell you that you can't do anything wrong if you go shorter on the sides and longer on the top. On the other hand, facial hair displays sexual maturity and can therefore enhance the jawline, which makes men more attractive. Nonetheless, a beard that is too long could be less sexually appealing because it appeals more to the male gaze than to the female gaze. You may also be one of those men who can pull off the clean-shaven look and actually look even better without a beard. This is something with which you might have to experiment a bit. However, there is something that every one of you can have to increase your sex appeal, and that is darker and thicker eyebrows. You can see right here what kind of difference it makes in this side-by-side comparison. If you already have thick and dark eyebrows, then this is good for you. But if you have blonde hair or just generally thin eyebrows, then you will benefit a lot by darkening them. Just don't forget that you want your eyebrows to be groomed and that you do not want to walk around looking like this. This will obviously drastically decrease your sex appeal. Now, to maximize your external sex appeal, clothing comes into play. Although everyone has their own style, you can dress in a way that increases your sex appeal, just as women dress in a way that accentuates their curves. You must have a decent physique though if you want to pull this off successfully, because you want to dress in a way that emphasizes your physique. Your clothes should be fitted. This means not super loose, but also not super tight either. Clothes like muscle-fit t-shirts or button-up shirts, which reveal your arms and some of your chest, will do the job for most men. If you need inspiration, you can go on Pinterest to see which outfits you like and might suit you. And now the icing on the cake is your jewelry. You don't want to go crazy with a bunch of chains, multi-bracelets, and all your fingers covered in rings. Keep it simple. Put on a necklace, a bracelet, a nice watch, and just 1 or 2 rings. This will already improve your outfit a lot, and it is not that expensive either. Etsy, for example, has a lot of affordable and good-looking jewelry. I will link the shop in the description below. It's just my personal recommendation. And now the last and probably most important quality a man can have is real self-confidence. Genuine confidence is extremely attractive to women. That's why you might often see those men who aren't even particularly good-looking attract a hell of a lot of women. Self-confidence shows that a man is comfortable with who he is, but actual confidence encompasses not just one thing, but several things, and one of those things is the ability to maintain eye contact. Of course, you don't want to stare someone to death because that's rather awkward than attractive, but a relaxed and flirtatious look can turn a woman on quite a bit. Don't be the type of guy who constantly looks to the side while talking to a woman. Be a man and hold eye contact with her. Your posture is also very important. I will keep this one quick. Stand straight with your shoulders back, your chest out, and your head held up. A bonus tip is to move your shoulders a little while you're walking. You shouldn't overdo this though, because then you might end up looking a little silly. If you can pull it off well though, then it is very sexually appealing. It's exactly the same as how men find it attractive when a woman sways her hips a little while she walks. And the last thing is to speak calmly and clearly. There is nothing more unpleasant than someone who speaks so quickly that they swallow half of the words they say. Remember that there is absolutely no rush when speaking to someone else. In fact, most women love it when a man speaks a little slower, as it usually creates a flirty atmosphere in the conversation. Aside from that, you mumble a lot less and actually automatically speak in a lower tone, which is of course very attractive too. And that is real self-confidence. Just be careful not to overdo it and come across as being arrogant, because no one can stand an arrogant man, and above all, such a man will never be attractive to women, no matter how good he looks. If you found this video helpful, then make sure to subscribe so that it's a win for both of us. Watch this video right here if you want to have clear skin.